It is Women's History Month, and tonight we want to shine the light on a trailblazer in the plumbing industry. Adrienne Bennett has worked on some groundbreaking projects, including one of the most historic, the resurrection of Michigan Central Station in Detroit. I got the chance to talk to Adrienne about her amazing career. Adrienne Bennett is a pioneer in business, but as a child growing up in Detroit, she had dreams of becoming an engineer.
I just love science.
But engineering would have to wait when a recruiter looking to bring minorities into the skilled trades spotted her and gave her an offer that would change her life.
He walked up to me and asked me if I want to make $50,000 a year. Now, mind you, this is in the 70s, and I asked him, I said, is it legal? And he said, yes. I says, doing what? He says, being a plumber.
But she had to fight to be accepted into an all-male union. 5 women had already failed.
They were shouting, no more women.
No more women? They were shouting no more women at you?
Yes.
And that didn't scare you?
Of course it did.
Scared or not, Adrienne would go on to break the glass ceiling to become the first female African-American master plumber in North America.
With plumbing, it's not going to be glamorous, but it's going to pay off.
Now, after 40-plus years in the industry, Adrienne is seeing the fruits of her labor pay off. As the president and CEO of Binkari LLC, she's gotten some big contracts, including Little Caesars Arena and the Michigan Central Station in Detroit.
We were the first contractor on that job. We ended up pumping over 2 million gallons out of the basement of the train station. Ice is still falling down. It's cold. The wind is coming in. It's a ruin. I looked at it as that we'll be bringing life back to this building.
Her son, A.K. Bennett, is her partner and is so very proud of his mom.
There's a lot of people in the industry that haven't done half of what she's done, held the breadth of positions that she's had.
Her work has been highlighted by political heavyweights. Detroit Mayor Coleman Young, who made her the first female plumbing inspector for the city, to Mayor Mike Duggan, who put the spotlight on her at one of his State of the City addresses. What did that mean for you?
It was humbling.
Adrienne also offers an apprenticeship program. Starting pay?
$15, $17 an hour. And then when you complete the program, you could be doing $100,000 a year.
Frank Moore has completed 4 of the 5 years.
I think it's a great way to start because I don't have to worry about the debt, and it's a skill I can use for the rest of my life.
She also helps low-income seniors with plumbing problems, work, and a career she is quite proud of.
My children and my grandchildren and beyond can say, my mother, my grandmother did that. That's the legacy I'm leaving.
And what a legacy it is. Adrienne is on her way to a national convention in Florida where she sits on 2 boards for the Mechanical Contractors Association of America, a leadership role she wishes those who gave her the courage to try plumbing could see her in now. But an amazing career, and she's not finished yet, and her son is following in her footsteps.
And clearly she's not intimidated by big projects.
I'd say not. She said she used to carry around those pipes and had some guns to show for it.
You can see them in some of the pictures.
Could you? Yeah.
Thanks, Carolyn.
Yes.